Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
All right, welcome to the KVJ ATS Podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show Podcast.
Here we go. It's Friday. Welcome to the KVJ After the Show Podcast.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love you, Kevin.
I love you, too. Yeah. Got some fun comments here we'll get to today. Thank you for shooting them at us. We'll just, you set them up, we'll try to knock them down here. Question after question, whatever you got.
Don't you love fun comments?
Yeah. Just respond to the people and what they want to talk about. That's what the After the Show is all about. You guys dictate it, and we'll just take it where we'll follow. You lead. One comment here says, I love you guys. I listen every day. I make sure that I catch up on anything that I miss. I was listening to a part of the regular show that I missed this week, and Jaber was talking about how Denny's threw up on his birthday cake.
Yes.
I never heard this story before, and it sounds hilarious. Could we hear the whole thing?
It's live on the air, and there's a video of it.
Yeah, somebody just shared it with me last night on Twitter. It's on my Twitter. I just watched it last night like 8 times.
I watched the
I'll
one.
share it right now with KVJ Twitter.
I watched the one from yesterday about 9 times. With Denny's spit taking my crotch.
Oh, yeah.
It physically and spiritually pains me to watch him take a shot. I can't even watch.
Oh, it's terrible.
He's so terrible at doing
yeah.
it. He goes so slow.
He sniffs it, takes a slow sip, and then, he spit the squid ink and the wiener juice right into your crotch.
I can't even watch him take a shot.
Oh, I know, it's tough.
It's
and
rough.
then he gets shocked on top of it. It's just a minute of horror for that poor guy.
Doesn't take a shock well either.
No, he really doesn't. Okay, so that's going to be on there. What was it that made him throw up?
I was doing a bit called Worse or Worser, and it backfired on me.
We were eating cat food.
Yes.
Me and Denny's both, for some reason, simultaneously had to take a bite of cat food.
It was my birthday show.
It was your birthday, and so Denny's is standing maybe like, 2 feet from your cake, eating this cat food.
And then he threw it up on my
He
cake.
threw it up all over Jay Bird's birthday cake.
And
Jay Bird is pissed.
It was the birthday show where I was allowed to control 5 or 6 of the segments.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and so you kind of walked into your own trap.
I did. In fact, I did 3 different things that day to try to fuck you guys over, and it backfired on me.
Time and time again.
It's so good. I watched it like 8 times last
It's
night
funny.
and peed almost. It is so good. I just retweeted it on KVJ Twitter.
Denny's
Okay.
is a funny cat, man.
Yeah,
I'm
he
very,
is.
very lucky and fortunate to be such close friends with him.
Uh-huh. He is a funny dude. So I got some boxes on the KVJ show desk. I assume hands out. I got, I guess, one for everybody. I'm not even sure what we got here. But
What is it?
I don't even know. There's not even a note like who it came from. I don't even know.
Mine's ticking.
It's, Halaqueth, there's just these books.
Oh my
over
gosh,
there.
it's a dick.
That's definitely for you.
I had a dick.
It's a dildo?
Who brought us? Oh, I know who brought us dicks. It was Thumbelina.
Oh, yeah?
She had an idea. Either she
What?
came up with it or she saw it.
Uh-huh.
Dildo darts, I believe, is what she. I just talked to her in the hallway.
Oh, okay.
Did you
Did
know
she
about
buy
this?
these?
There,
not.
it's got like a, looks like it's
Oh,
a,
mine's for anal. It says
Oh, it is?
soft dildo, anal prostate play.
Mine says soft dildo and Anna. They left out the L.
Huh. Okay, so
Do I take it out
yeah.
of the bag, or do I leave it in the bag for when I regift it for
Well, I think it
Christmas
was,
to my
yeah,
family?
I think it was a bit.
Oh, you got a purple one.
I
Purple
can I-
pain.
can I change you, Kevin?
Purple pain.
yours looks bigger than mine.
No, it's the
Maybe not.
same.
Same.
Yeah, what was the thing where you throw the, was it like lawn darts and you throw them up and they Because I don't know.
So I think
Or
we're
you throw
supposed to
them
do
against the window.
You make it, make a circle on the window, or we could even do it to where,
I just wonder if it would stick.
the closer to get to that 9 is the winner. You throw the dick at, or
Try
the
this on the glass window, see if it even sticks.
All right,
'cause
you
I
wanna
don't
go
even-
first?
Well, from here it's gonna be tough. Once you take it
All
and
right.
throw it from you're closer to that glass than I am.
Nice hands.
I like the purple one way better.
You do? Okay. All right. See if that works.
Oh!
Wow, it does work.
It does. Look at that.
Holy cow! Look at that. All right, pull. Yeah, get your mouth closer.
By the way, that is really fun.
That's
You
when our
have
boss,
to remove it from the glass using no hands.
That's when somebody walks in the studio and you're up there trying to really pull that thing off of the glass. You're going, I can't. It's stuck.
you
on
have
the
to
glass. I
remove
can't get it.
but you can't use your hands.
Yeah.
Oh, now you can't even make it stick.
Yeah, it doesn't even count. That's amazing that it sticks like that. The farther away you do it, it's going to be tougher. Yeah.
Get
it's not gonna work.
closer.
Yeah, you got to be pretty close. Throw it from there. He did it so well the first time.
Oh, now he's destroying the
jeez.
studio.
I'm
Good
gonna
Lord.
stop throwing that.
Yeah, you and your rubber dick over there.
The first one worked out so
Yeah,
good.
it did, and then we had to keep pushing it, didn't we? We're like, oh yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's getting worse.
It's getting worse.
Fascinating.
Yeah, okay, interesting.
Something to think about in the future.
Yeah, fun little family game for the weekend.
I'm going to re-gift this. Isn't Father's Day coming up?
You can take mine too if you want. double dong.
I don't know. Randy Pennington might love this. It's a fun game.
I don't know if my dad would be into it.
So but you have to be relatively close, it looks like, and then you throw it kind of like a game of dick darts.
Yeah, and the other thing too, you might have to maybe dip it in water to get a little suction going, give a little bit of back.
Which part?
The probably the suction part. All right, V, go.
Okay. Yeah, it does bounce off a lot.
Dang.
That's why it might be tough. Maybe if you just stick it, you win it.
I think I won.
You did. You stuck it on the first go round.
Stick
That's
the
why
dick.
sometimes if you just stick it, you
Is
just
it stick the dick?
You just gotta walk away.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you're going to be so close. I don't know that a target would really benefit. I think the game's just stick the dick.
It's basically your basic spin the tail or pin the tail on the donkey.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did
so,
you like that game as a kid? Pin the tail.
No.
It's the same concept.
Okay. Yeah, that could be more fun. You could we could get a picture of Suits and right there on the glass and throw it right there. That actually could be funny.
I swear to you, we're gonna forget they're on there, and I guarantee one of our highest level managers is gonna walk in today.
Yeah. It's going to be a day the corporate boss is in
The
town.
biggest.
We have terrible timing.
We do.
Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, that could be fun. Yeah, I guess that's part of the game. Stick the dick. Yeah, so we can keep it in here and everybody can just, play.
I feel
If you
like
don't stick it, you do it. It could be a drinking game, actually.
I was
yeah.
gonna say,
if
I
you
f-
don't stick it, then you got to do a shot.
man, two DJs, one brain.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's how we should do it.
I feel like your accuracy, it's gonna stick when you're drinking.
Let me try to stick the dick here.
Do
Let me see if I
it.
can do it. I'm gonna go
I'll
this
throw it to you.
You're going to do the purple one? Or just take them both, yeah. They make a great noise when you unstick them. Oh.
Hit him in the dick! He threw it, hit him in the dick!
It ricocheted.
The dick hit him in the dick!
It ricocheted.
How is that possible?
Oh my god!
Dick on dick.
It was direct hit. I
How
had
is
a
that
great.
possible?
I had front row seats. That was amazing.
Dick on dick.
How did that
Kevin!
even happen?
That's almost
Oh
as
my
impressive
gosh.
as me sticking it the first time.
I threw it about perfectly.
That was amazing.
Are you okay?
I am, but it's just odd that I hurt my dick with a dick.
I feel weird.
Oh man, that was
Did
interesting.
not see that one coming.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's a fun game. That's tough. All right.
Oh man, I'm tired from laughing.
Yeah,
I'm winded.
yeah, that'll wear you out right there. Oh boy, that's
Just
really
be careful, because when you drop your dick on the floor, it gets dirty. Our floor is
Really
filthy, and these
stuck on the counter
these
here.
dicks are very gummy.
Well, I don't think anyone's gonna be using them.
I can't. Jeez.
They do stick hard.
And there's no good way to move. Every way you try to remove them, it looks bad. You're just like, get this. I can't get the dick off the counter. I mean, look at it. It's terrible. You can't get this thing off the counter.
Suits, tell me you're getting this.
Ugh. I mean, that's the problem with these things. These dicks stick. Okay. Well, that's a lot of fun there.
Please tell me we got the dick hitting your package.
I saw it on the replay. Yeah, it was amazing. It would have been good to have a side view because my back is blocking it and that camera shot. But yeah, it's pretty amazing. Oh, geez, I'm just looking at the replay. Me trying to get that thing off the counter. It's
That's going to probably be showing up, I'd say, somewhere on Twitter later.
You just don't want your mom to see that.
Yeah, okay. That's a terrible,
Kevin, that's too much footage of you doing that.
Yeah.
There's so much you could do.
Terrible face I was making, too.
You could do a lot with that. I'm so happy with that clip.
It's really tough, yeah.
I'm sure nobody in our audience is going to do anything with that clip. I don't think they got the balls to do it. They won't do it. I don't think they will.
How about that? Okay, that's a fun game there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Let me see some other comments that we got here. Beth had said, I've been listening to you guys for years, and even though we never met, I feel oddly close to all of you.
Aww.
Except, of course, for Riggy Ralston, who is cold and empty inside. She's not lying.
That's a different guy than Kevin Ralston, though.
Yeah, that's okay. There was such a sweet moment on the air the morning of June 4th at approximately 8:54 when Jason and Virginia were talking about snout kisses. I assume that you're unable to read all your comments and email, etc., but I was hoping, dreaming, pleading that Jaybird would be inspired by this clip to make another amazing original song. I never reach out like this to make requests, but with the world as crazy it is right now, snout kisses are what the world needs, and Jaybird is just the guy to make it happen. Thanks for taking the time to read my email. Big time fan, long-time listener, Beth.
Aww.
You want a snout kissing song?
Think so, yeah.
I love it. I don't think there's one of those out there.
And you do love a snout kiss.
I do. Oh, man. I love when Chewie is sleeping and
he's like, I'm trying to sleep.
No,
Shit.
He loves affection. He ain't cold like you. He's got a heart. Fucking witch.
Boy, what do you think about this email here from Leo? It says, thank God in these times we have and can hear you every morning, but come on, V is cheating. Every time you play You Can't Make a Face, she holds the liquid in her mouth and waits the 5 seconds, and then she swallows. That's easier than just holding your breath, and that's it. Don't let the witch win. Love you, Virginia, but you are going down.
Whoa! This is an interesting development.
It's not true. And it's worse to leave it on your tongue.
Yeah.
You know, your taste buds are the ones that are most affected, right?
You mansplaining taste buds to me?
Yeah.
She is.
Well,
She just
I
did.
didn't write the email first
She
of all.
just
so you
did.
can drop that, dude.
Why would I leave it on my tongue? Like, that's the dumbest way to do this.
Look, bottom line is this. You're still coming off the Pink Lies trial, and you are known to be the murderer of sudden death. You're going to get some heat.
Give me that gummy dick.
You're going to get some heat from
You're about to get some heat. It's in the form of 8 inches of gummy dick.
You have too good of aim. I do fear you.
If I could throw the gummy dick and make it stick to your glasses lens, how much money would you give me?
I'd give you $100, and then you'd have to give me $5,000 for the eye surgery I'd have to get.
Yeah, okay. So we're saying that there's nothing to that, huh? Not buying
I
into
mean,
that one.
I didn't do that. I drank it.
Okay.
I don't care. I like the controversy. I like.
You want to keep it open?
Or maybe I didn't.
I like when people are all calling us out on shit.
What do you guys think about this? You know, the Michael Jordan documentary that they did on ESPN was such a big hit that, you know, that's what they're doing now. I think there's also a 30 on 30 that somebody was telling me that has to do with Lance Armstrong and his whole scandal, and apparently it comes out even more unlikable in that thing.
It's so weird with that cat. Yeah, I've seen him in several interviews, and you're hoping he's going to be a little bit more humble, you're like, man, this guy is such a dick.
He really is a jerk.
He's a jerk
And
off.
if you talk to people that were around him when the whole scandal was going on and he was lying and he was just trying to ruin people's lives and he was the one that was lying.
He really did ruin some people's lives.
He did.
By just flat out lying about their character. And that ain't cool.
It ain't, because you were the one that was full of it and lying.
It's amazing the fall that he had. He was what, like a 7-time Tour de France champion, something like that?
Not only that, he was he had the whole cancer thing. He was he was very
Live strong.
out front with all that.
Absolutely. I remember it was, he was like America's sweetheart, and he was dating Sheryl Crow. Remember that?
Bill Burr's got a very funny comedy bit about Lance Armstrong.
Does he?
He actually sticks up for him, but it's pretty funny.
Okay. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, boom, that scandal came out, and now, man, he's on that list of Lance Armstrong. Well, they're going to be doing now a documentary on Tiger Woods. It is going to be a 2-part documentary on HBO coming up this fall, and they're going to be adapting it off of the 2018 biography Tiger Woods. I know a lot of people were talking about it. It went pretty well, and I haven't read it. Armin Katayan, I think he's a longtime sports announcer, is the one that was behind the book. I think he is friends with Tiger, so I don't know that it necessarily would go into all the things you want to know. Like, you really would like to see camera footage of the night that he and Elin, where he had that meltdown. Remember when it all started for Tiger Woods?
Yeah, the driving on the front yard,
bashing out the back window with the 3-wood or whatever it was, and all that kind of stuff, and then the just scandal after scandal with one mistress after another.
And they all started coming out, oh yeah, I banged him.
Wow.
I mean, there was a lot.
They couldn't even fit all the chicks on the cover of People magazine. There were so many of them.
It was crazy. So, yeah, I don't know what all the book, but I think it'll be kind of interesting. And if Tiger Woods is a part of it, you might see a very sanitized version of whatever went down.
There had to have been way more girls, because not every girl came forward and went in the public eye. You know that.
You know that.
Yeah.
Just best believe that there are secret ones that did not want to have their face on People magazine.
Well, I mean, I think for some athletes, if they're traveling a lot, they probably hook up in pretty much every town they go to. If you're a Major League Baseball player and you don't give a shit and you know where the hot spots are at, of course you probably have a girl in every town.
I've heard stories about that.
Some guy.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking for everybody here.
I've talked to some people who've worked at some sports facilities, whether it be stadiums or arenas, and they've told the stories. I know, especially from the baseball stadiums, they've talked about the wives and girlfriends section that they have, and it was kind of their job to try to keep them separated.
Yeah, and think about it. You don't have to wake up till, you can sleep in a little bit once you start playing a little bit with baseball. Oh, yeah, I mean.
That's why the NBA's got to hate this. They're only going to be in Orlando. They don't get to travel and have hoes in every town. They actually have to just focus on basketball. What fun is that?
You'll see everyone have the best season of their life.
Yeah, I wonder.
Focus just on basketball.
These guys really love playing basketball. They're really back into it. Yeah, so NBA's got a plan going on. I don't know if you'd heard the dates. If not, just to let you know, they're going to be starting the season on July 31st. They're going to be playing at the Wild World of Sports in Orlando. I don't know if they're going to have any fans in the stands, though, but they'll at least have the games.
Didn't you go up there before? I've never been.
Yeah, I've been up there. My daughter would play softball there all the time, so we've spent a lot. I've probably been there 5-6 times.
That's where the Braves are at, right?
Yeah, they have the Braves Stadium there, and you would. My daughter played on that field. You got to play in there. That was you had to pay extra for that for your team, but it was kind of a thrill.
That's always a big deal when you're a young kid and you get to play on whatever was deemed as professional.
Yeah.
Even if it was a college field. I remember we got to play on the Stetson University field, and that was such a cool thing to do.
Yeah. I remember we went there, Palm Beach Gardens Lady Gators when I was coaching, and we'd paid extra. I can't remember how much it was now, but of course it's Disney. It's not cheap.
Oh, gosh, no.
We had a pretty solid team. We were one of the favorites in the tournament, and we went out there, and we just got our asses kicked, and I had a fucking meltdown, and it's just, I was just, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, I think we lost 11-0, and I'm just looking at our girls. I'm like, oh my gosh, because we paid for this experience, and they just, I don't know what happened.
Did you ever have a time in softball where you looked back and go, I got to reel it in a little bit. It's getting away from me. Did that ever happen with you? Bad call, an umpire, a parent? Did that ever happen?
I was really kind of the cooler hand guy because the other coach, he was the one that he was a funny dude, but boy, he was animated. I mean, there were times where something happened, one of our girls made a mistake or something went down and he didn't like to call the ref. He's like, come on, girls, just get off the field. And I'm like trying to talk him off the ledge. I'm like, Todd.
The emotional leader.
He was just like, we're taking our ball and we're going home. Like he's trying to just pull right off the field. And so here I am with him like, dude, come on, man. We're not taking the girls off the field. Keep playing the game. I know you don't like the call. I know this this umpire is not good.
What I've realized is, because I used to be in that world and it was my job. But if you're not getting paid for it and your kid isn't playing and you just watch parents from a distance, boy, youth athletics are fucking hilarious just because of the parents. Meltdown City.
Yeah, we would have that.
Oh, man.
Well, and a big part of it was, you knew there was added pressure because we're like, hey, let's give the girls this experience to play on this field. And so, you're hoping for a great showing. And here we are. We're like, okay, we kind of did it because we wanted to show off a little bit. And we got out there and I'm like, oh my gosh. It was just routine plays they should have made. They weren't making it. It was just like, if there were vodka in the dugout, I would have been hammered.
I remember playing one. I was a kid. Some dad got so mad at an umpire's call. He went to his car and grabbed what looked like a sword.
A sword?
A sword. And he's trying to run on the field and all the other. We didn't know what team it was. It was a team we had never heard of because we were Little League. And all the parents are trying to grab the dad. He's all mad. They're knocking the sword off. And as a little kid, you're looking at this maniac going, what the shit?
He's got a sword.
He's got a damn sword.
When adults have meltdowns, it is very odd. As kids, when you see that, you're like, wow.
Shocking.
Oh, we were 9.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it doesn't matter.
Uh-huh. I thought you guys were the adults. Not so much. Yeah, so sports is starting to crack open a little bit. The Dolphins even opening their facilities today for coaches and trainers. It's getting there. Major League Baseball, of course, is the one sport that can't figure it out. They're fighting back and forth, and it doesn't look like they're going to do anything.
Bunch of babies, Virginia.
Yeah. So this is kind of invigorating for me. Have you guys seen that Geico commercial that has got the band Rat, and they're in the attic singing Round and Round?
I saw that.
We've got a rat problem.
That's a great commercial.
It is. It's a really good commercial. And they say now, after 36 years, this week, Rat's Round and Round hit number 18 on the Billboard's Top 20 Rock Digital Song Sales chart.
You gotta love that. I hate that song, but I love that story.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. The song came out in 1984, and now it's back at number 18.
I like seeing the older rockers get...
It is amazing that a commercial can bring the older rockers this kind of notoriety.
And that's when I love the internet. When things like this happen, it's a great story.
It does. Things like that always happen. We've always talk often about the Bohemian Rhapsody, that the kiss it got where it came back from Wayne's World. And yeah, that just happened. You're like, oh, that is a great song. And you love it all over again.
Well, even with that old dude, I think he either passed away or he was about to pass away. He wrote a song a long time ago, and people caught wind of it, and then they released it, and he got all these downloads for this. So he's a guy in his 90s, never thought he was ever going to have his song played on the radio, and his one wish was to get that song out, and people played it, and that wouldn't have happened without technology.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got a question here. You're hosting a big-time party and are allowed to invite any 3 cartoon characters of your choosing to attend. Who do you invite to make the party awesome? Cartoon characters. 3.
I am a huge fan of Cookie Monster. Now, there's a cartoon version of Cookie Monster. Would that count? Or are you going to go in Cookie Monster's natural state as a Muppet?
I put him more on the Muppet. I mean, I've seen him drawn, but I don't know of a cartoon series.
Okay, how about Captain Crunch? Would you accept that cartoon?
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, he's animated and he moves and talks.
I want Rosie the robot from the Jetsons, because she's going to, serve everybody, and she's awesome. That'd be cool.
Kind of lost the room on that one. Am I right, Kev?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
You didn't even pick a real cartoon, Cookie Monster.
I know, I'm being a dick. I'm sorry. It's Friday.
Can you pass me that rubber dick?
It's Friday. It's been a long week.
If you're going to have a big time party, you got to invite Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. They're going to bring weed and munchies, and that's going to be a fun party.
I like that. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Can I get an amen for Popeye?
No.
You don't like spinach. What is he going to be, the bouncer?
Popeye was awesome. Oh, whatever. Okay, George Jetson with that bullshit robot nobody fucking remembers.
I love that robot.
Get out of here. That weak ass shit.
I'd probably go maybe a Bugs Bunny, too. Entertaining. He's going to pull some pranks on some people. He'll keep it lively and entertaining. I think that would be my 3.
I kind of like Porky Pig. He's fun. And he's going to bring,
Is he?
Well, he's wearing no pants.
It's your kind of party.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I've locked in my 3.
Did you watch those cartoons as a kid, like a Sylvester the Cat?
Yeah, I did.
'Cause
I watched the Looney
played-
Tunes a lot on Saturday morning.
They
Yeah.
had them on all the time after school, too.
Mm-hmm.
They were old as dirt.
Yeah, I'd watch that. Tom and Jerry and stuff like that was on when I was a kid.
Man, Tom and Jerry was really violent. That was a violent
Yeah, it
fucking
was.
cartoon.
It's back on Netflix. I introduced it to Rocco. He loves it.
It
'Cause
still holds
he,
up.
He loves how they just beat the shit out of each other. The whole entire episode is all they're doing, and Rocco thinks it's the best.
Yeah, he had watched The Three Stooges not that long ago, and I found myself belly laughing at a few parts.
It's funny, yeah. Cartoon characters. We've got Beth going with Bugs Bunny, Homer Simpson, and Hank from King of the Hill. Okay.
Oh, good call. Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
Hot,
Yeah.
right?
All right, yeah.
Redhead. Love redheads.
Rick and Morty, South Park Gang, some Minions.
I take Brian from Family Guy, the dog. He's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
pretty awesome.
He's good. I think he's my favorite. I think him and Stewie are my favorite from that cartoon.
Okay. Let me see. Somebody throws in, Keith said Betty Boop, Jessica Rabbit, and Betty Rubble.
Betty Rubble, hot. I always kind of thought olive loaf. Not olive loaf.
Olive loaf.
Olive oil. Olive oil with
Of course, he's thinking about bread.
olive oil. I thought she had a good look. I like the slick back
Olive
look.
loaf.
So you want to have Popeye and olive oil there?
He wants to watch him bang.
Now we're getting into it. Yes, I'm the cuckold of the Popeye.
He is. He likes cartoon cuckolding. Yeah.
You are twisted.
Well, and he's got Porky Pig who's pantsless. He just wants to look at his dick.
I know it's in my heart, but I do know what I sound like, and I sound twisted. But I know I'm not. But
All right, you guys get it on. I'm just going to look at your dick.
Porky Pig's that wearing any pants.
That's who he picks cartoon wise.
Porky, you want to play dildo darts?
There you go. He's got all his.
Wow.
I know, right? Yeah. Peter Griffin, somebody's thrown in here. Okay. Boomer, Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn he's the one that talks like this, right?
I say, boy.
Say, boy.
I say, boy.
Is he the rooster?
Yeah.
Yes.
The big rooster.
Yeah.
I like he's good. Mm-hmm. He'd be fun.
Inspector Gadget.
Oh, I loved Inspector
How's the
Gadget.
song go?
Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget.
Go, Gadget, go. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da-ba.
Yeah.
Go, Gadget, go.
Okay, that's some fun stuff. Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah.
That's fun. All right, shut the fuck
Good
up.
times. Good times. Boy, this is one text we got during the show. Remember, we were talking about, what is it, tomorrow, this weekend sometime? There's supposed to be like an asteroid the size of the Empire State Building is going to be flying by Earth.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like going, why does this always happen? We get less than a 24-hour notice, too, when these things happen. Somebody texted in and said, yeah, I know somebody who works for NASA. He said this asteroid is nothing to worry about.
Okay.
He said it's the one next year that we really need to worry about.
Oh, no.
Yes, so
For reals?
that's what it says. I don't know. We'll find out a day before. Oh, yeah, by the way, it's heading for Miami. So who knows?
If you know, if you have a week Do we still do a show? I know I ask that every time. I just want to see if you've changed. If a meteorite's coming, do we do a show? We have a week. We have a week left.
Does everybody know or only we know?
Everybody knows.
I don't think we do. I think everybody's going to be running around like trying to get their life in order.
Oh, it'd be so chaotic. Well, I mean, because you're going to have the people that, I mean, can you imagine what the world would be like? Because people now, that's the problem with some of the looters that we had. They thought there was going to be no consequence. And I saw today a thing where the FBI is going through all the footage and they are planning on going and arresting everybody with all those little people are going, there's no consequence. The cops don't care. I can do whatever I want. Well, apparently they're like, no, let's look at the tape.
Of course they care.
Yeah, and they're going to try to track him down. So can you imagine if we have where the world's going to end and be going, there really is no consequence. What are you going to do? They're going to go to trial. I'm going to do whatever I want.
Okay, how about this then? You don't know. I'm sorry, the public doesn't know. Only we know. We have to come in here and our boss says, look, this is what's going down. We really are asking you guys to be great humanitarians and just try to keep a happy face on the air. Could you do it? There's no way you could do it.
No. I'm not that good of an actor.
We just do a show where Virginia sobs the entire time.
Yeah, I've seen you cry way too much. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable.
Sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
I've cried.
I got a vagina. It makes us cry.
You've seen me cry a lot too. So
Yeah, you have a vagina too.
I can't throw any stones.
Would you somehow maybe try to find a way off planet Earth or something? Are you still looking for a solution, or are you just accepting your fate?
I think I would always try to find a way out. I would, even though it may not be realistic. I would try to. But then your options would be so shitty.
You think like what are you going to build, like a big rubber band slingshot?
Or just somebody might have somebody has a ship that
We can't even make a rubber dick stick to a window.
Not us.
You think we're going to do good with a space slingshot?
we got to outsource a ship. Somebody that has one that's cool also. That has great snacks on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even have a friend that has a boat.
Yeah, you were my fanciest friend, and you're not even at boat club anymore.
I'm sure that spaceship's realistic.
I'm thinking about rejoining.
You can't even get a damn pool. You're not fancy.
I know, that's true.
The quest of my ass.
Yeah. Okay, one more shot. Rubber dick on the window from here.
Oh!
Oh, knocked over it.
Oh, yeah, it bounced back. I got
Come
one
on,
more
make
shot
it
here.
stick. Make it stick.
Oh, man.
No, it bounced off.
Ah!
The bird did it!
The bird won stick the dick.
There's a key to it. I just figured it out. You have to lob it. You can't throw it. Lob, not throw. I bet I can stick it again.
Okay. All right.
Watch.
Can he stick the dick? Well, yeah, terrible.
He got too cute.
Yeah,
Why don't you just
did.
go out on top?
Because that's just not my nature.
And then for the game show, everybody's got to be like, stick that dick. Yeah. That's how we play.
I don't like name that nut.
I love it.
Stick that dick. That's a fun new little game. All right, y'all. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.